Enzo Maresca is one of the most confused coach I've seen. Enzo Maresca is not a serious manager. I had an argument with Chelsea fan last night as regards to the way Chelsea played and the kind of players he selected. I don't know why Enzo Maresca will head into a Champions League night, a Champions League game. Looking at this Champions League format, you are resting your players. Like, for goodness sake, why are you resting your players? Why are you resting Moses Caicedo? If not for the injury to Romeo Lavia, Moses Caicedo wouldn't have played. Maybe it could have been around 80 minutes that he bring him on. Enzo Fernandez, you have this kind of a player in your bench. Enzo Fernandez has been instrumental. If you watch the way Chelsea has played this season, there are 4 players you could say are central, to the way Chelsea have played. They've been pivotal to the way Chelsea have played this season. The success and some of the games that they've won. And Enzo Fernandez is there. Moses Caicedo is there as well. And not forgetting Pedro Neto, who actually comes from the wings and gives them that option, to hold the width for Enzo Maresca's Chelsea. So you are going into this game against quarterback FK that you needed to win. This Champions League format allows you to, gives you that room to win games you are supposed to win. Because they're going to come up against the big sides. Chelsea have played Bayern Munich in this format and they've lost. They lost scandalously. So when you meet the big boys, what are you going to do? So the best thing, the most ideal way to play this Champions League format is for you to win games that you have to win. That quarterback game was a game that Chelsea should win. Collect the 3 points and accumulate them, add it to the ones that you already have. You're not going there to play a draw against quarterback. Play the best of your, play your best legs against quarterback. Win them very well. Anybody if you beat that person very well. Nobody say you got the Messi for the person. The rest players, they bring Hato. You also have Chalobah, who is more experienced in the bench, and you're playing Hato. You have other good players, all those, those kind of players. You have Garnacho, more experienced, in the Europa League, more exposed than those players you are playing. All those actually one players that you're playing there. So Enzo Maresca needs to be serious. He needs to be that serious. That's why I have question marks around Chelsea as regards to their consistency. Chelsea are consistently inconsistent when it comes to form. They can beat Liverpool this weekend and lose to Sunderland next week. That is how inconsistent Chelsea are, and that is how inconsistent that Enzo Maresca is with his tactics and his selections. If you're going into the Champions League format, this particular Champions League format, select your best legs, win the games before you, and move to the next level and move to the next game. You're playing Wolverhampton Wanderers for goodness sake this weekend. Why are you resting players? Manchester City is not rest players. Other teams is not rest players because they know that this Champions League format, you need to win. If you're not in that top 8, you find yourself in playoff position, and that playoff position could see you play the likes of Real Madrid, other big teams, before even qualifying for the Champions for the round of 16.